Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Oh, everything up? Everybody hear me? Yeah? It's always
I
hot
hear
during the
ya.
pregame. Okay.
Good
Great
morning.
start. I had the wrong splash up. Mike was still hot, apparently. Oh, boy. Just a great start to the morning.
Well, breakfast is always supposed to be hot.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless it's like a breakfast gazpacho.
Breakfast gazpacho. So good morning, everybody. My name is Shawn. I'm coming to you live and safe from the isolated confines of Codename Entertainment streaming room in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. With me today and the future and always my best friend is Lee.
Hello, future and always best friend, Shawn.
And shout out as well to Sasha for co-producing and moderating the stream today. So thank you so much. Glad you can be up early with us. So if you guys didn't already see it, something that was supposed to go out a little bit later, but got pushed out earlier, was a special surprise that was supposed to be done at noon. So we did just give everybody 6 free Timegate pieces. Those will unlock, obviously, a free champion fee from a limited time event. So as long as you log in some point during the weekend, you'll get those 6 Timegate pieces, and then you can roll through and do a free Timegate, and boom, get a brand new champion.
Ooh, yeah.
It's gonna be good. All right.
Shall I pancake a buff champion?
Let's pancake a buff champion. Let's start it off.
I mean, I'm here, my griddle's here, my pancake batter's here. I mean, I might as well.
Griddle's hot, you're hot, I'm hot. Let's do it.
Mike's hot.
Life's hot. Okay, I've these ding dong hello Shawn emotes we have now are my favorite. We got ding dong hello Shawn emotes now. It's been like my favorite thing. Oh, reasoning for the Timegate pieces. We just wanted to give you guys something special, right? So we just want to do a little bit extra to kind of get you through these tough times and give you a little bit extra more fun to do and just get it going, right? So, and yeah, it is because we love everybody. Zeke has a better answer than what I said. Michael USA, Shawn, I read all of 6 Dan Cake art bios, and none of them including Lee said anything about pursuing pancake art because they would be damned if they would be starving artists. They have an artist brother grad of Cooper Union, New York City, and so I say this with love.
That's great.
Yeah. This is a new code. Is it showing it's expired? Uh-oh. I set the date for... Okay, we'll get that updated. 1 second. Made it last night after a lot of hard work, so I think I might have added the expiry date wrong. So we'll get that fixed. So I'll let you guys know when that's done. It expired offer in a live stream. Yeah, sorry guys. This stream's just been a great start, just fantastic. So what? This is episode 4, right?
Oh yeah.
You think I'd have it down pat by now, but apparently not. It's supposed to be for a gold supply chest, but we'll get that updated. Yeah, where we're going live. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so if you guys haven't already seen it, community leader and good friend Garwar actually made something for us over the last couple days, and he made us a Warlock Patron Celestial Griddle Pact. I didn't tell Lee yet, so this is great. So when you have the Celestial Griddle, you have 3 pack boons. You have the Pact of the Spatula, Pact of the Sous Chef, and Pact of the Cookbook.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'll kind of read it over because it's really good. Your patron is one of the sentient griddles used by Celestials to cook meals for themselves and their gods. You have bound yourself to this ancient cooking surface as to infuse your food with the slightest sliver of the perfection that is celestial cooking. Being connected to this griddle can cause changes to your behavior and beliefs based on which god this service belongs to. You may find yourself with an unconscious desire to crack eggs, mix batter, or slice up some thick strips of bacon. Spending too much time at your own griddle may make you lose awareness of your surroundings if you dream of the day you can cook for the gods themselves. And he also created a bunch of extra spells for it too. So we got cantrips being Eldritch Butter Blast, and then Control Flames. First level spells are Create Batter,
Nice.
and Griddle's Rebuke. Heat. Then second level we have Heat Metal, and then Enlarge Reduced Proportions. Portions, sorry. Third is Bacon of Hope. My favorite, Melts Minute Meals. And then Wall of Batter. Fourth level, Conjure Free Range Chickens. I know, right? And Guardian of Food. Fifth level, Animate Food. Sixth level, which I don't think Warlocks can go past fifth level, but this is a special pact. Kitchen Blade Barrier for 6th level, and then Breakfast Feast. And then for 7, 8, 9, we have Crown of Hash, Control Hunger, and Meteor Swarm. Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah. Is there a problem with the mic? Can you guys hear us properly? Yeah. Yeah. We know the code is expired. We're getting that fixed right now. It's Meteor Swarm.
Like meat?
Yeah, meat. MEATIER.
Nice.
Meteor. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah, everyone here is fine. Oh, Lee can be a bit louder.
I'm not coming in loud enough.
I think we're good. Yeah. We know the code's expired. We are working on getting that fixed right now. Dylan's slapping it up again. I think I added the expiry date to be yesterday when I made it, not today. So, my mistake. I've only ever created 4 codes, guys. I'm sorry. I'm learning. Zeke640 says, when are we getting a pancake flip emote? I hope really soon. I want that to be like the next one. But if it comes out, if we have other emotes for the previous show, for yesterday's show, for our main Thursday show, then I'm fine with that. I'm okay. Wait, I got my ding dong hello, Shawn. I'm okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, try using the code now, guys. It should work. Let me know if it worked. Code works. Yeah, for HJ Fudge not working. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Get that nice supply chest. Hopefully you get something good. Get that epic speed potion. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for fixing my mistake.
Being too hard on yourself, Bubba.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. What we got. So, you have any guesses? I'm fairly certain this one's quite easy.
Good luck.
Yeah, you'll never get it. Baby ILLYG 2000 says, "Hey Shawn, thanks for doing the work on the stream. It's really helped me figure out a lot of the game much better. Seeing stuff live works better than reading it for me due to dyslexia issues. Thank you." So thanks. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad we can help. Obviously we don't have a lot of gameplay on this stream, since we have the beautiful hand of Lee here making awesome art.
The arm of Vecna.
The arm of Vecna. All green and gangly and...
Hey!
Yeah.
still my arm, bud.
Yeah. Oh, Death the One got that speed potion. Nice. Good job, guys. Good job. Ooh, epic speed and a large... Man, that's a good code. Jeez. You guys are welcome. Just want to point that out. Fex1968 says, have you ever had a Dutch pancake and the mini Dutch pancakes? What's the difference?
Oh, the ones that are like Dutch babies? Is that what they're
I'm not looking up.
called?
Oh, it's kind of like a concave, like a bowl that you fill with stuff.
I'm only really familiar with it from Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers? I've not watched that. Yeah. To be fair, I don't watch a lot of like TV. The Dutch pancakes do look really good though. Just the fact that it's all like curved and that you can just fill it with whatever. It's just like a bread bowl pancake.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Looks really good though. Ooh, 5 medium blacksmith contracts. Nice. You guys are getting some good stuff. Michael USA Shawn says, Shawn, can you have Lee make a Rorschach block pancake where each of us sees our favorite champions? I would see Krond, Margaret S. Celeste, Gar S. Hitch, Mars, and Mars' skins. Lots of skins. Mars loves his skins. That is like his favorite thing in this game. But to be fair, like the art for the skins are so phenomenal. Like they blow it away every time.
I do. I am a sucker for a good alt skin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm a League of Legends player, so I have bought tons of skins. I spent a lot of money on that. Yoletta says the code is not working. Less like my Pancake's attempts and more like Lee's. That's good. So how was your week, Lee? What was anything spicy?
Anything spicy?
Anything spicy this week?
I mean, it's always going to be a pretty similar thing where I'm always in awe of the development of my child.
Oh yeah. Every day's a new adventure.
Yeah, and just as always, he's making a whole bunch of really fun new sounds, and he's mimicking things really in a funny way.
No words yet? No mom or dad yet?
Not on purpose. I mean, he definitely is doing the like my dad, but it's not like father.
Yeah. Father dearest. He's doing like the baby babble.
In my diaper, there is a poop. Fix it now.
I request to be changed. On the double.
He doesn't make requests; he makes demands.
Yeah, as most babies do. Yeah. That's good. I started watching the High Rollers Curse of Strahd campaign.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm only like an hour into it, but I've already been like very enjoying it very much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into the High Roller. I've seen a little bit, but I haven't done the old deep dive.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to Erebus yet. It's something that's on my to-do list. Especially during this time when there's no critical role, I need something else to fill that void.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baby LYG 2000 says, Shawn, are you not supposed to do a karaoke contest with Margaret? And then Zeke follows up. I'm still waiting patiently for the Spice Girls karaoke stream. Oh boy, we talked about that once on in like episode 1 of like when I think we talked about it on our stream, and then the first time I was on stream with Margaret, we were talking about like our favorites music and like how Spice Girls is like a hidden love of mine, and ever since then it's been like karaoke stream.
Well, I mean that's what I want. What I really want.
Did you tell me what you want? I am not a good singer, so the chances of me doing karaoke on stream for people is very low. Although maybe, just maybe, I might do it for Extra Life.
Oh.
Yeah. See, it was the very first time I was on stream, ever. Now that's just stuck with me.
Well, I mean, how many times did Ding Dong, Hello Shawn?
Yeah, that's true. I like that one though.
Oh, I guess that's how it works.
Yeah.
Only the things that we like travel with us.
Exactly. Not to be a good singer is the main reason you should do it. Okay. All right. I got Extra Life. We should. I think it shouldn't be just me and Margaret though. We should do like the full like as many people who want to join and and go along with it. I think. But yeah, definitely for Extra Life. That makes more sense than just doing it on a random Idle Champions stream.
Yeah, if charity isn't being done.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna be singing for something, it's gonna be for charity, and that's the only time. Although one other competition Margaret and I have going on is on Monday we're going to be doing a formations contest.
Ooh, it's Monday.
We're going to post it on Monday. Yeah.
So tell me, do you got this one in the bag? What's up?
I'm pretty sure. I think we still have to go over a couple like the like what we're aiming to do. Because I thought we were just going to use the new Griddle formation, but I also think that Margaret wants us to use Griddle himself, which would make sense. So I have a set one already for my non-Griddle formation, but using the new formation setup for the new one. So I have that set. I think mine's pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
If you don't win,
Uh-oh.
you can Griddle on my shoulder.
Aw, thanks, Lee.
Shawn, did you see what I did there?
I did. I heard it.
Griddle.
But
I've always thought that the best jokes are the ones that you immediately need to explain after.
Isn't that the idea of like a bad joke though? Is if you have to explain the joke, it's not a good joke.
I've heard it both ways.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Margaret says new Griddle formation only. Any champion? I think any champion. Yeah. Because like if we're gonna use everything that we have, go full power, go plus ultra, go right away. Orca Leader asks for you, Lee, is your child is making sense of mimicking? Is your child a Kenku?
Oh, probably. I mean, birds do kind of just poop wherever, so he's got that going for him. He has this thing where, and I've got the quarantine beard. Like it went from, Game of Thrones sculpted, just amazing beard to just Viking, this pancake here kind of beard going on.
Yeah.
And just really, really good handful of beard that you can get whenever.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves to laugh at Daddy as he yanks his face off.
No. My beard was getting pretty like big and scraggly that I couldn't handle it anymore, so I had to trim it down. But my head of hair is getting out of hand.
I'm actually curious from you and chat, because I've always wondered if you don't play with some sort of the curse has been broken, they just have the kind of mimic ability, is playing with a Kenku as your main character, but with the kind of the curse of like they can only mimic. Now I thought one fun thing would be to kind of have the like, it's a Kenku wizard, and every spell that they learned from another wizard, they kind of take. So when you're casting a spell, you've got like a different accent or voice for each spell because you're mimicking the wizard that taught it to you. But just like RPing and gameplay based solely on mimicry, I'm curious to see if anyone's done it to an extent that they're really pleased with.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool. Like I always figure like if you're gonna play Kenku, you kind of have to abide by that curse, right? You have to do the mimicking and make like a set list of like phrases and words that you can use and just kind of stick with that.
I don't think there's any kind of you have tos.
Yeah.
In D&D.
Well, that is true. It is my preference that happens. Yeah. But yeah, you have it'd almost be hard like learning new spells for a wizard as a Kenku wizard then. Because then you would as the DM side of things, you would have to like make them fight wizards that cast specific spells, hopefully, so the player can these are spells I want to use, and rather than just have like here's a bunch of random poop spells that are not going to be good for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I love a good game where you have an open dialogue with your DM about the things that you see in your character, kind of molding things forward, where they have some control over things that you don't know because the surprise is fun.
Yeah.
But if you're doing something like a Kenku wizard, it stands to reason that you could kind of talk about how you find teachers that teach verbally instead of kind of a spell book exclusive.
Yeah. And you have to think, like, getting into the higher levels of stuff, like having Wish, for example, right? Like, having to find a wizard strong enough to cast Wish and then convince them to do it would be a whole, like, plot line in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or even, like you want to learn Meteor Swarm, and now your party has to fight somebody who's casting Meteor Swarm, and, like, nobody wants to fight that. Oh, are we ready for our first flip of the day?
We are getting there for sure.
Oh, getting there? Okay. Yeah, Michael USA says, wow, Lee is making a beard that is almost as impressive as Gar's. Yeah, Gar's got a pretty impressive beard. That's years of dedication and growth.
Let's do this. You ready?
Oh, ready? Let's go. Flip. It's Bruno. Woo. The very first champion everybody gets. Flip, flop it. Oh, a year and a half, Garwar. Nice.
Come on.
It's the vocalist from Wind Rose. Lots of wows and nices in chat.
Thank you.
So this week we are buffing Rally for Brunor by 200%. So just his nice basic ability, and you're gonna get that nice little buff for him. Really good at buffing your other dwarves in formation if you have them, or just putting them up right above or below your DPS, and just getting those stacks on them, those Shield Master stacks. Just needs some beer foam in his beard, yeah. Let's hear. Oh, Margaret says, should we ban a champion for each other, Shawn? Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is this competitive IL champions with picks and bans? We're in esport now. Ooh, ban a champion.
Or you could do a draft.
We could do a draft. Like, it feels like too much work at that point. Plus, like, we all have I think I like the idea of just banning a champion.
Now, do you ban the same champion for both, or each person gets a specific?
I think I ban one for Margaret and she bans one for me. So I think I have to ban Havilar then for Margaret. Yeah. So, and Margaret cannot use Havilar in your formation.
So then you couldn't use Zorbu?
Oh, maybe. Don't give her ideas. Don't do that. She was on stream cheating yesterday.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Getting help. How dare she? Cutlass Wonder says, "You are a fiend, Shawn." Yes, I'm banning Havilar.
You're a mean one, Mr. Wall.
Da-na-na-na. Let's see here. Her happy is started running around in a cheap dress anyway. That is true. No fancy dress for her.
So I will say, without giving away who I am making, that this was another one of those. The color matching was a little bit unique, and I hope I got it. But that was a lot of fun to do. Is try to color match certain aspects of this.
The color matching was difficult in this one.
It was unique to this one.
Gotcha.
So it just makes it a fun challenge that hopefully we nailed.
I believe in you. I have full confidence.
Oh, thank you, forever best friend.
Oh. BBILG 2000 asks, other than pancakes, what's the theme of the champions being done this week? And is this the pancake reveal of the weekend buffs? Yes. So this show is now exclusively to show off the weekend buffs, what champions, rather than just being like, here's the list. We thought we'd do something crazy and different to really show off like what's coming up. And the weekend is going to be called the Armored Weekend. It's a little bit of a hint, I guess. Ooh. Oh no. Then Morforder asks, "Is the gray stuff edible?" So unlike I saw on the Brunnor pancake, yeah, it's just extra
Yeah,
coloring.
all it is an icing gel food coloring. So there's actually a lot less actually in the batter, so it's not affecting the flavor or the texture very much at all.
It's just like a normal pancake that just happens to place someone's face.
Mm-hmm. Maybe just a little thinner. But
Yeah.
that's
Orca Leader asks, "What campaign is the formation going to be on?" We're going to do the new Griddle one, that weird like loop thing. That's just. Oh, I took one look at that and I was like, "Oh my god!" That was This looks very difficult to make something on, which makes it a bit more fun. Oh, people are guessing Naeli, Narak, Briv. Naeli just from the fierce eyebrows. Yeah. Glacier says, "I wonder how you come up with the name for the weekend bus, because in 99% it has nothing to do with the champs." It might. It might this time. When are we going to get a formation that is just a 10 in a line? That would stretch like pretty far across the screen, though, unfortunately, I think. And everybody would have like a back person, like a conga line.
Mm.
That would make for like a neat like variant where you have 10 in a line, and then every time someone just like hops forward, like every like, couple areas, someone just hops forward and gets to the top, and the person in the back then hops forward and like rinse repeat. Death of One asks, "Lee, is it harder for you to get your paint now? I know it's pancake batter and food coloring. So has it been harder to get it things with and the lockdown?"
Yeah. Yes. Oh boy, yes. Well, it's not just harder, but a lot more expensive.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So it's funny because there have been a couple of times I'm like, oh, I got that itch. I want to make some pancakes real quick, and then I just have to do a cost analysis of like, all right, I've got 2 pancakes that I really want to make. Is it worth it's just a lot. So I do mostly save it for the show. I'm always on the lookout for like a Costco or something that I can get a pretty good amount for a reasonable price. But every time we've gone to the supermarket, I tell my my partner to keep her eyes open for any amount of it. And I use a pretty specific batter personally.
Mm-hmm. Got preference? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually would come from one of the other questions from Colavier. Do you make your own batter or get it from a supplier?
I'm most of us, I mean, we can make it with any kind of batter, but the pre-mixed batter is just a really good call, because especially when we are traveling, traveling with eggs and dairy and things like that can be a pain, but also just a matter of speed and when it's a pre-mix, if I need to mix up some more batter on the fly, it's a lot easier to just add a little bit more mix than to try to now I have to take a look again at what the like the ratio is. Like, oh shoot, I need to thin this out, or I need to make a little bit more, and then have to kind of look at my eggs and my flour, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I definitely opt more towards the premix.
Yeah, that's good. There's a couple of more guests in the chat, and people saying like Jarlaxle or Jar Jar, and then someone goes, "No, this is Patrick." That's the first time that joke popped up, or at least the first time I've seen it. It took four whole episodes for the, "No, this is Patrick." Oh, good old SpongeBob. Mela Annie says, "Question for Lee: how many of these pancakes do you do for practice before doing these? Inside out and backwards is not something that would be easy to copy from others' artwork."
Yeah. A lot of the times, directionality isn't terribly important. It is when you're doing something like the Idol Champions, where direction out, something like, oh, that's on that side of the face, or
Mm-hmm.
like an eye patch being on a
Like a
opposite
braid.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like if I'm doing like a picture of someone's face or something along those lines, there's not a whole lot of like, oh, actually, I was smirking in the other direction. This is garbage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Literally unplayable.
I do like if I'm doing lettering, that has to be a specific like, oh, it looks like this and things like that. Like I have to match the lettering.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
I do have an app on my phone where I just mirror the image.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we go above and beyond and send you the mirrored image already to make it a bit easier.
That's always really helpful.
Yeah. Scotch for Brian. Go get that Scotch, Brian. Says proof that this is true art when you have the need to create something for its own sake.
Yeah.
Then Glacier says, by the way, I made pancakes earlier today. I don't want to be hungry for pancakes while watching, like all the other times I watched the show. And I still didn't eat breakfast before I came here because I am a genius.
You know what's actually really funny is I've seen now the last like I think two shows we've done.
Yeah.
Is that Margaret will post the pancakes that she makes, like just the delicious looking pancakes.
Oh yeah.
And it's so funny. I'm always pretty jealous because they look really good.
Yeah. I think the stuff she posted last week, my girlfriend saw, and she's like, "Can you bring those for me and Shawn?"
I saw that actually.
Yeah. That turned into a brunch date when this is all over, so that'll be good. Wouldn't mind eating.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Dark Dragon asks, I'm always very hesitant to touch a non-stick surface with a metal utensil. How do you not mar your surface when you scrape it with a metal spatchy spatch? Spatchy spatch.
I actually, you actually do want some sticking with this griddle, so a lot of times when I get a griddle, I will I'll take a steel wool to it actually even and give it the business, and I kind of do scratch it up to an extent because I want that I want to kind of beat it up a little bit, but I do when I'm using this kind of spackle knife, it's so thin, and I try not to grind down and into it.
Yeah.
So if I'm kind of careful with it, it's not as damaging.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so weird to me that you use like a spackle spatula to flip it.
I just want to make sure that when I go to flip it, I'm not ripping it, because that is heartbreaking.
Yeah, Dylan just posted in our work chat that he got his new Taldori hat, and I am super jealous. I do want to get one too. Dylan, did you get the snapback or which version did you get? Oh, we got the snapback. It says on the list there. Ugh, so jealous. I want it. I'm on a purchase ban for it right now. My birthday's coming up in the next couple of weeks, so my girlfriend said, "Don't buy anything." Like, okay, I won't. Zeke, yes, I did see the new Orphan Maker shirt. It does look really, really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
It glows in the dark. It's like Yasha, like screaming to the sky with her wings out, and looks super.
That
hype.
is real awesome.
It's like a metal band shirt.
We are Orphan Maker.
There's probably an Orphan Maker band.
It's actually really funny, and I don't know if it was just the like, oh, I'm going because I'm having a child. So, but we took a birthing class because it's both our first child.
Yeah, all the knowledge there. Yeah.
It was really, really great. But there was this restaurant that was called Yasha's, right across the street from it.
What?
I know.
What kind of food did they serve?
I think it might have been Russian.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah, actually. The name does sound kind of Russian. That is pretty cool, though. I would have just gone there just because. Did you go, or did you just see it?
I mean, I only went there because I was about to be an impending father in this class, so I sort of, like I went straight from work to this thing, and then we went home and usually got Subway.
Bogart Ramshackle asks, do you think the GIF eat pancakes, and what kind?
GIF?
Yeah.
Presumptuous much?
Yeah, how dare you think this is a GIF champion? There's no way. That's impossible.
I would. Everyone should eat pancakes, so...
Yeah. The question is, do they have pancakes? I guess, it makes sense, is there... I guess they were slaves to, the mind flayers for a long time, right? So, what's really quick to make, and that doesn't require a lot...
Yeah.
Something they could, hide away or something, so pancakes would be... Or flapjacks, whatever they're called. Would be the way to go. But what do they taste like? Trying to think
a GIF making a pancake or GIF as a pancake?
I guess if a GIF was making a pancake.
We've for sure gone down that road before.
Yeah, that is true, yeah. If a GIF was making a pancake, what would it be? What would it taste like? I'd imagine not very tasty. I'd imagine very bland for some reason.
Well,
To be fair, I don't know a lot about the GIF, so...
Yeah, I think it's sort of like, because pancakes are one of the, oldest known
food,
recipe, foods, partly because of just the smashing something down for a quick eat. I think it's more practical nature than...
Yeah, it's like the simplicity of it, right? So...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I imagine it not tasting just very bland, not a lot of flavor, just enough to kind of keep them going.
Right.
Yeah. Just give focus, make the pancakes taste better. Only if the GIF is beside somebody who's making the pancakes. It's the only way that'll work. And then our Green Paradox says, "GIF pankies? What?
GIF pankies?
GIF pankies? Yeah." Dark Dragon asks, "How long does the pancake batter stay good once you have it mixed?"
If I usually will try my absolute best to mix the pancake batter right before I use it, and then it can last a couple of hours. You could get away with if you mix batter and you don't use all of it, you could use it probably the next day if you refrigerate it. You'll lose a little bit of the consistency that you're going for. And that's always kind of, when you're being particular, kind of hard to deal with. When you are so used to... It's like using a mechanical pencil when you draw, and then using a different pencil the next day to draw. You could still do it, but it definitely feels unnatural.
Yeah. People are commenting about the eyes right now are just staring into their soul. Uh-oh.
You know how Daddy do?
Yeah. Should know better by now than by commenting on it. Yummy pancakes.
That was about $13 worth of pancake batter for that.
But it was worth it. It was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Mela Anian asks, "Have you seen any videos from the Iron Metal Chef?"
I haven't.
Neither have I. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Click, clack, click, clack to Google.
Yeah, off to go. Oh, he's a metal chef. Like you finish black metal face paint.
Oh.
Yeah. That's pretty funny actually.
Check out my macaroons.
Yeah. Lauren's in chat. Hey, Lauren, how's it going?
Lauren!
Hey. You're gonna stay for the quick flip, then you go to your next meeting. His knives are. He's got he's got knives. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he's pretty metal. Somebody you find in a forest, like trying to get pictures for his cover. Oh, we're gonna flip now. Is that what this is?
We're getting there. We are.
Well, almost. Now it's like too sticky.
Okay, flip time.
Flip time. Drum roll.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh god, his eye. The fake eye. Nobody guessed this. It was Nurak. Look at you. Come on, guys. You gotta do better. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see what you mean when you said the color matching would be a little difficult.
Yeah.
It's like, the shading. I can definitely see it being the hard part there. Ooh. Oh, you got a little Aeon Stone floating. That's pretty good. Oh, it's Celeste. Nice try, Orca Leader. Nice try. So for this week, we're for Animax Buff, we are just giving him a flat 400% damage increase. So he's going to be a good big buff there for you.
Been a lot of debate recently on Twitter about whether Narak to the Future is a perfect pancake.
If what? Sorry.
About the Back to the Future debate.
I
I said Narak to the Future.
gotcha.
It didn't play well, Shawn.
It didn't. I also did kind of like not hear it too well, but it's a Zeke. It's a 400% damage to Narak, so self damage buff.
He's gonna hit hard.
He's going to hit hard. Get his key ability, get him all keyed up, and he'll just hitting people and stun people all day long. It's good for stunning those difficult bosses. Just swap them in for a second, have them stack up, and then stack up the key strikes, and then just stun the boss and keep him back there in front of hitting you guys. Conspicuous Compiler says, "Yes, hello. How much of a bonus does extra flour in the battery give to my DPS?" Well,
it's always rising.
It's always rising. That's yeast, though, not flour.
I mean, it's always thickening up. Didn't work the same way.
Come on, yeah, thickening up. You're getting just a thicker DPS boost. Rice's 4212 says, "How low does the temp have to be to allow for such a detailed pancake art?"
I move fairly quickly, even when doing kind of taking my time a little more on this. So I do have mine between 200 and 250, because it'll sustain itself for a pretty good time without burning. But if I'm really if I'm doing a big portrait, I will have it almost off. If I'm gonna take something that's gonna maybe be like an hour.
Yeah, that's thinking if for someone like me who was gonna start pancake art, I'd probably just have it off. I'm gonna draw what I can and then turn it on. Eric asks, question of all the champions in the game, which one would Lee like to make as a pancake the most, and why? Yeah, Lee, who do you want to draw the most?
I've got a couple answers. I have two that are pretty up there. One I can't say because there is a chance I'm making them today. I don't want to spoiler that alert.
You know, you could have said it without that context before, and nobody would have known.
All right, bud.
Just want to point that out.
Oh man, does that mean I can't? All right, I guess I have to spoil which one it's not gonna be today if I tell you the answer. All right, I am not doing a crawl pancake today.
Oh yeah.
But I very much look forward to the time I can do that.
All right, let me just message Chris and like put Kroll in next week. Enter. Actually, that actually brings a good point. What for the people in chat, who would you like to see the most in a weekend boost? Like what champions do you think you guys want to see the most? We want to kind of crowdsource all the kobolds. Yes.
Spurt would also be a fun one.
That would be a good one, yeah.
Is Spurt like a actually good champion to use, or is it more the novelty of the fact that Spurt got made into a champion?
Oh, Spurt's actually pretty good. He gives a really good buff.
Taking one for the team.
Yeah, and then when he because his ultimate kills him,
right?
And he turns into a spirit, which then buffs his buffs even more. Well, a Fiend weekend, kobolds and dwarves. Yeah, that'd be good. Like the short folk. Spurt's a good part of ever, yeah. Avern, Kroll, Zorbu, Azaka, and Jalaxel. Oh, that's a stacked weekend. Why that one, Death of One? Why that specific weekend? Oh, Warlock. Yeah, Warlock weekend would be cool. I don't think we have a lot of Warlocks, unfortunately, but
the thing is, I feel like if you go by class, you're gonna run into some kind of repetition in what is needed. You know, if you're doing Warlocks, I'm pretty sure you don't have much of a Warlock tank, right?
Yeah, that makes things a bit difficult. I don't even think we have a lot of Warlocks in the game. Like, we have Cthulhu, we have Makos. That's the two Warlocks off the top of my head. Oh, Warden's a Warlock. There's 3. Yeah, the Warlocks have pretty much DPS. Yeah, I think that's about it. Unless I'm missing one. Avern's a sorcerer, right? He's not a Warlock? Oh, he's a Warlock sorcerer.
Warlock. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're almost there, yeah. You just need one more.
Isn't he referred to as the perfect Warlock?
Maybe. I don't know much. I know there's a big backthrow with Avern. I just don't know a lot about it. Yeah, I think we only have 4. Yeah, one more. Avern is whatever he needs to be made to, into a sense. Yeah, that's true. Avern's what's never needed in the moment.
I actually really want. I haven't gotten a chance to check it out, but
Frida. Yeah, Frida's a Warlock too.
I do want to see their new. I think it's on D&D Beyond, the new show. That's got I think Lauren's on it, Todd's on it.
Oh, the Silver and Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just know that because Lauren put it in chat. That's all. I'm not gonna pretend I know that. There were so many D&D shows in the world. Silver and Steel, cool. Yeah. That's relatively new, right? It's like only been a couple episodes.
Yeah, I think on YouTube at least, because that's basically how I have to watch a lot of what I can see. Because I can't assume that my baby's gonna let me check out a full stream while it's airing. But I think only the first episode currently is up there, and I think it just had the second episode. Yeah,
Lauren's saying that there was two episodes in so far. So maybe now that it's super fresh, maybe I'll jump in. I have free time, right? Green Goose 16. The code is working now, so you should be all good to go to get that supply chest for you. Oh, an Archer weekend would be cool. Yeah, one of my favorite podcasts right now is the Glass Cannon one, and while they don't play Dungeons and Dragons, and they actually riff on it quite a bit because they're Pathfinder players. They actually they have an episode where they're diving into 5e for the first time ever, and none of them have ever played 5e. They've been Pathfinder strictly, so it's interesting to see the different side of things. Yeah. It's been
Yeah. I've so at Gary Con a year ago, I actually for the pretty much the first time got to try any games that weren't 5th edition. My experience is pretty exclusively 5th edition.
Yeah, that was mine for a long time too. Until one of my friends Jacob wanted to pick up the Pathfinder Second Edition, and then we started watching. Then we started playing that, and I was like, it's okay. It's very numbers. It's very number crunchy, which it was a vast difference from like, oh, you get advantage for this. It was like, oh, because this guy's here, you get a +2, but this person's also in front of you, so you get a -1 to that. Oh, then you have this like these 100 status effects that are crawling around everywhere. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. We're doing like the play test that got you up to like a level 17 at the end, and it was a point where as a rogue I could just choose to never be seen.
Huh.
And my stealth was high enough that nobody would, if even like the monsters we at that level would just not see me no matter what I chose. I could just be like, I choose to be unseen. I mean, every attack is sneak attack damage, and I can fly now. So I'm a rogue in the air with a bow, just layering out, and my arrows had spells built into them. So I was doing like disintegrate plus sneak attack damage, and just blowing monsters up like left, right, and center. And they're like, well, what's the DC to see your rogue? I'm like, oh, it's like 52. I was like, well, that's never going to happen, so get the free reign in the background. Yeah.
So for those who are just joining us, who have we done so far?
We have done Brunor so far, and Narak.
And we are here every Friday making our buffed champions and showing you the best way we know how. That is with pancakes.
Yeah, with pancakes. Actually, to a point, Eric asks, if people don't guess the champion, do we remove them from the weekend buff?
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, and I will just need to get one thing.
Yep. Oh, he's not muting himself this time, so he doesn't forget to unmute himself. It's probably better this time. Rice has asked 4212, what kind of monk is Narak? Well, that's a good question. Let me take a look. I think open palm, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look.
That feeling when you mix all but one color.
Oh no. I noticed you didn't mute yourself this time.
This is true.
Yeah,
So
which is probably smart. That way you don't forget to unmute, right?
right. So instead, you maybe heard me just banging around my kitchen.
I didn't actually. I heard you get up and leave, and that was about it.
Well, my stealth is pretty good too.
I'm not too sure actually what kind of monk Narak is. I mean, I know Dylan designed him. I think is it Kensai monk? Is that a thing? I don't remember.
So
Yeah. Narak is a way of the Kensai monk. If I'm correct, that's a Dylan can tell me if
a
I'm
little
wrong or
peek
not.
behind the curtain.
Oh. Ooh. Red. That's quick.
Yeah. If it was something that wasn't quick, I'd have made a different choice since I made a color just so I could go like that.
Wizlot says, if you want to impress me, make a scrambled egg Narak. That would be difficult. And Polyroller asks, when will Dan Cakes make a home pancake art kit? I'd buy that. Charge me extra, too.
If you go onto dancakes.com this moment, or after the show, please, we already do. We do have a kit. And it's really cool. We designed the griddle for the kind of for the better control over the heat, because sometimes a griddle just has some cool spots that you have to sort of contend with. And we have a booklet that gives you really good tips and pointers. And yeah, I mean, this is a thing that I can absolutely make a reality for you.
Yeah.
You just dancakes.com, you can order the griddle. Comes with squeeze tubes.
Polyroller's asking, will they still be charged extra?
Yeah. No. No, you will be charged the same amount retail cost.
There you go. No extra costs. No extra charges just for you, Polyroller. It's because we appreciate you. Wizlet says, I've been saying Spurt is a perfect champ to flatten into a pancake.
Did you say Polyroller?
Yeah, Polyroller.
Hey! It's my friend Ron.
Oh. Oh, Eric's trying to post the link to the pancake art kit, but he got censored by the... And that needs to be approved by somebody.
I approve. Yeah. I don't know.
Not us, because that's I'm not in control of chat right now. But it was weird because I need to have like the pop-out window for chat to be open, but I can't be in the mod settings to do that for some reason. It's weird. Yeah, how is Eric not a mod? I don't know. That's a Dylan question. Who didn't mod Eric? Somebody mod Eric. Yeah, Wizlet was saying that they've been saying Spurt is a perfect champion to flatten to a pancake. He was surprised it wasn't the first one to be done. Here's the idea for the Griddle Champion's post-credit scene. Lee tosses a tomato onto the griddle and then smashes it with his spatula and says, "There, I made your Spurt." That's so bad.
Oh, but it's also so
That's
good.
So funny. That's good. 10 out of 10 on that one. Morforder asks, are there the pancake photos somewhere? Yeah, we post them on our social media pretty much right afterwards. I think did the Dan Cakes one post them there too, on theirs?
I do it on my. I do need to get access. I had access to our Twitter, and then I had to re-download Twitter, and I just never got that set back up.
Okay. Well, I know we do share them on our Isle Champions Twitter account, so you can always see them there.
I share it on mine all the time too.
Yeah, which you can see there on the top part of the screen. Wait, let me see if I can point at it. It's up there in the corner. Oh god, angles. Yeah. And I think we'll post them on our Instagram as well. Eric also asks, is this a pancake Chris Perkins?
Oh yeah.
That would be neat. Maybe next time.
So Chris and Jerry once did like a Codename thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a what was it's a two-headed monster that it was a quick kind of sketch style, but I made like a two-headed monster, a demigorgon of their two faces.
That's pretty good.
One of the earliest D&D related pancakes I think I ever made was his dog Milo.
What was your first D&D pancake?
My first D&D pancakes were actually not it was the voice actors basically who do Nerd Poker.
Right.
It was Brian Posehn, Ken Daly, Blaine Capatch, and I also did Dan Telfer, because it was at a time where I was still pretty early on in my pancaking game, so that my face work was just really, really hard. That's one of the harder ones to start with. And so I was practicing my faces, and I had been listening to Nerd Poker, and so I made those as pancakes. And that was also when I was just starting to kind of get my comfort with Twitter and Instagram. And so when I posted it, a lot of them actually replied or brought it up. And so when they had a bonus episode from their Patreon that they recorded, Joe Manganello was a guest on it, and they're sitting there doing the show, and at one point they mention a poker face, and then someone says, "Yeah, a nerd poker face," and then you can just barely make it out at first. You hear Ken Daly say, "As depicted in pancakes," and then that got that kind of what? It's like as depicted in Pancakes, and so they took a pretty good amount of airtime to go to my Instagram, and they're showing Joe all of these pancakes, and I'm just sitting there kind of like, what's happening right now? And that is kind of how I started. It was the beginning, the genesis of my run of devouring D&D content and getting really into it. And then I've made a lot since then. I made a beholder as one of my earlier monsters I've made.
I saw the iris one you've done, and that was
Yeah.
that was super cool.
I did one at Stream of Many Eyes. That was the first time I think I ever did iris. I got to do it for the Codename guys.
Oh yeah. Michael's asking, was it me or you that didn't get excited about eggs? I think it was you, right? You don't like eggs?
Oh.
No, you're not an egg
Oh
fan.
no.
Oh, the flashbacks. They started.
So many eggs.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
Yeah, that's fair. My girlfriend doesn't like eggs either. Kelly Barr asks, how do you get such a rich black color?
When I'm doing black, I do usually use a little bit extra of the super black food coloring, just because you really want to be able to hit it. So you gotta find that balance where it still doesn't affect the pancake too much. Because if you put too much in,
Mm-hmm.
it looks and operates like tar. But
Oh, yeah.
Any guesses?
Yeah, any guesses on what this might be? Anybody? No one's gonna get it. No one's got this. Oh, flip.
Flip.
Ooh, flip. Pikachu. Every time. Boom. Oh, Jarlaxle. That one's actually the tone, the shade difference between the two grays is really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. His eye really. D Platypus says it's a pimp gremlin. Oh boy. Interesting take on Jarlaxle there. So for this week, we are buffing his Master of Disguise and his Master of Piracy by 200%. So you want to get that gold, now is the time to get that gold. No starch in his feather. Interesting take on a Alolan Pikachu. It's Pikachu every time.
One time it is going to be.
Yeah, and no one's thinking. No one will get it.
And I'm gonna get in trouble for it.
Yeah, and the weekend buff this time is Pikachu. Oh, Glacier got the time gate pieces. Yeah, so I'll go over that again. This weekend we are giving out 6 time gate pieces to everybody. Just as like a thank you for staying safe. We love you all. We want you guys to have fun. So you can use those to get a new champion. To hopefully help with the event and get through that wicked Griddle formation that's there. So hopefully that'll help. My vote is no, I'm not gonna say a champion name because I don't want Margaret to ban one for me. Never mind. I was gonna give a good suggestion, but I'm not going to because I don't want that champion to be banned.
Yeah, but what you could have done is gone for the double bluff where you'd be like, oh man, I hope it's, and then you say the champion that you'd be totally fine if it was.
Yeah, oh man, I hope it's Selena. I've never made a Delina formation, so maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll do that for the thing. Maybe. Eric asks, Lee, did you watch the Penny Arcade Idol Champions stream on Tuesday?
I did.
Dave was talking about how much he enjoys the Griddle Champions and loves watching you make pancakes.
Yeah, actually, I did catch that, and that was it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a busy stream. That's what that was.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I remember working, doing some tickets and kind of having it open on the side, and we were watching the view count, and it was just skyrocketing. It peaked at something like 14,000. We were like, oh my god! It was very high.
There's a lot of people.
Yes, a lot of people. Eric asks, Shawn, what is my favorite champion and why? Ooh, that's a good question. I think right now, my favorite champion is... Oh, no, wait. Is Eric baiting me here? Is that what this is? Asking me for my favorite champion, and Margaret's going to be like, that one. Okay, no. My favorite champion is right now is Keelik. I love the bird boy. I think he buffs really. I think the buff is really fun. He's fun to like move and play around with, and just to see where his best part is. Where the best spot for him is in a formation. So he is my. Yeah, I'm a little paranoid. I want to win. That's the point. I'm all about winning. But yeah, Keelik is my favorite champion currently. Or is it a bluff? No one knows. Yeah. Poker Ramshackle says Brunor, Narak, and Joe Axel champions at home on a pirate ship weekend. That's very true. It's a very, very, very pirate themey. What else we have here? Zeke640 says, oh, Shawn, I got to play that bugbear monk I told you I was making. He was a beast, pumping out 25 damage every round with a double shot from the longbow. And I hit a crit for 23, which was 5. Oof, wow. 23 short with 5 short of the max hit. Man, that's beastly. Bugbear monk. Oh, I kind of remember what the breakdown. What you guys level 3? Zeke, you started at level 3. Level 1, the pump out for that would be that's too much. Too much.
A lot for level 3.
Yeah, it is a lot for level 3. Like 25 each round. So I guess
Was it each round or each hit?
Well, each round. But then he hit a crit for 20. Oh, level 5. Okay, and then hit a crit for 23 damage, which is 5 short of the maximum. Crazy. Okay, it was level 5 Kensai monk. Okay. I was like, if that was level 3, how'd you get 2 attacks? You can't make an offhand attack with your bow. Come on. Dave the Aztec says, question for Lee, what's the longest you spent in one stretch doing art? Considering we've watched you go strong for 2 hours.
One of my earliest events that I did with Pancakes. We had a little bit of a break in between, but there have been like somewhere between 4 and 6 hours.
Oof.
Yeah, it can be a bit.
Yeah, I imagine that last hour just could be like, oh god, my hands, they're shaking.
I mean, if we're talking about just at home, arting for the sake of practice and getting some things done, I've done longer than that. But breaks for sure happened.
Yeah. JC Gray says, are these edible or strictly art? They are 100% edible.
They are
in fact,
edible and my breakfast today.
Yeah. Which is going to follow up into the next question. Death of one. Shawn, did you eat before starting today? I did not. I am not the most morning person, so I get up, get ready, and leave right away. Plus, I don't want to have that moment of like halfway through the stream, be like, I really got to go to the bathroom, and have to like wait another hour. So I figure I just go. I eat afterwards. Yes, Garwar, go eat. You have the ability to do that. Go eat before your stream, which starts at 1 p.m. C&E time. 1 p.m. C&E time. Shawn, without a proper breakfast to fuel your brain with high octane, you'll never beat Margaret. Ooh, that's fair. I eat breakfast every other day. Like, today's the only day I don't.
I'm never hungry in the morning.
Neither am I really. I've gone like a very long time never eating breakfast, but now that I'm working from home, it's just like I bought some cereal. I'm like, oh, let's get some Fruit Loops. Had that for breakfast. Baby ILYG 2000 says, what stuff do your kids want you to make? I don't have kids. Not yet.
Mine. It's one of those real bummer situations. Is he's too young to realize his dad does something pretty cool.
And not quite yet.
Not quite there yet.
How old's your child?
He is almost 9 months. He'll be 9 months on the end of the month.
Whistlehunt says, "We're your kids, Shawn. Oh, you're all my babies. Don't worry.
What?
I protect you with my tickets. I protect you and I give you stuff." Death One says, "Shawn, do you eat pancakes or waffles after the stream?" Well, it would be pancakes
knows.
after the stream. Would be
Yeah,
the
he
proper
has
question.
to know. He has to know that
Yeah.
he could answer that very wrong.
Yeah.
He can lie.
Yeah, I can lie, but I'm not going to. To be fair, I don't even go home and eat pancakes. I don't even know what I'm going to eat today after work, after this. Let's see here. Shawn, does Margaret need to play you on odd or even days? I'm not sure I understand that one. Maybe I'm missing something. Who said that one? Michael, explain that one. What do you mean by does Margaret need to play me on? Oh, no, I eat breakfast on every day but today. Not on every other day.
Oh, it did sound like.
Oh, every other day? I said, I guess I should have said I eat breakfast every other day but today. That makes more sense. There we go. So, yeah, well, we're doing it on Monday, which is a day where I'm going to have breakfast. So, it'll be in peak performance. And my babies are also Artemis and Apollo, my cats. Oh, man. Nevada, my girlfriend, found a very, very great filter on TikTok last night that gave our cat sunglasses. And she took a video and sent it to me, and I was losing my mind. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Cats with sunglasses. It was cute. And then we have a picture of Apollo sitting on a chair, because he likes to sit and with his paws curled in and rest his head on them. And it put a crown over his head. And it's the king surveying his territory. It was really cute. I'm gonna post them on Discord later. They're just so adorable. I gotta share them. Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I've got a gremlin. A rat terrier pug mix.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Yeah.
Named Stella.
Oh, Stella!
Actually, her full name is Stella was a diver and she was always down.
That's her full name.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Points to the people that get the reference.
What was it? Stella is a diver and she's always down?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Googling that.
My girlfriend is much cooler than I.
Ah, I see. Okay.
It's her dog.
Yeah.
It was her dog. Now that we are one.
One
is our dog.
Explosion 11 says, "Let's go Interpol. Stella rocks."
There was an Interpol concert here a couple of years ago, and it was wild because it was standing room only, and we did not get there right away or anything, but somehow it just ended up that as everything was shuffling in and people were getting into their spots, that we were right up front the whole time, and it was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, being up front for a concert right at stage area is it's so good. Toko Sharon says, "Have there been any events that have 3 lines of 3 slots, each line being separated?" Oh, so it's 3 lines, a gap, 3 lines, and a gap, and 3 lines. I don't think so. There was one that's I think it's 4, and then a 1 in the middle. I think is what it is. But there's I know there's one for sure that's 2 solid lines with a little bit in the middle or on the sides. Okay, I think I remember this is it's Owen 10, right? That's how it's pronounced, not Eogain. I think this is went over during the stream yesterday, right? Does Shandy get a dash buff? I don't know. Is she on the weekend promo? Who knows? We'll see. Okay, good. I'm glad I got that right then still. Oh, it was yeah, Barrowin's event. Yeah, that has like the crazy lines and stuff on the side. That one was tough too. Just straight lines. Like, where do I put people? Good for Brunar though. In yesterday's stream, a few people mentioned the Lee's real famed favor drop seemed low today. We did see people checking on that. We didn't make any changes, so everything should be the same. You know, you should be getting roughly 1 token every 25 seconds. That's what you should be getting. So, yeah, but we haven't made any changes to drops or anything like that. If we ever did change like the drop rate for that stuff, we would let you guys know. Like that's not something we would be surprised. 1,510 hours? Oh, that sounds about right.
Oh no.
What'd you do?
I think I potentially mixed the smallest amount of not enough green.
Oh, is it for that middle missing spot down the bottom there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So it's not gonna color match perfect.
Yeah, we can. Wizlot says we can pretend it's green.
Well, it's still green.
Yeah. It's just not the same green. Yeah. So no Korth today. Yeah. They're doing the math on how many possible codes there could be. For there's 70 options for 26 capitals. Well, there's no lowercase for the codes. So it'll only be it's just like the letter in general. Then I'm not too sure if there's numerals in there, but I know there's the special characters. So that number is a little bit off. Yeah, and if Eric was saying if folks haven't seen it, community leader Garwar and good friend, don't you dare! Oh my god, made a celestial warlock. A celestial griddle warlock to go along with the show. So maybe we'll.
I gotta see it.
Ding dong. The next pancake has to say hello, Shawn on it. Then that's all. This one's ding dong. It has to go ding dong, hello, Shawn. That's the joke.
No, I know the joke. Not like you telling me what to do, Shawn. No.
This is my kitchen. Yes, it's a gridlock.
I got my dogs like right at my feet right now, just waiting to see like, if you feel like you need to drop any of those pancakes, just let me know there, bud.
Yeah. Feel free to just cut one in half and just throw it down my way.
Yeah, you need help cleaning up. I got your back there, Daddy.
Yeah. Do you ever make dog-specific pancakes? Have you made a pancake of your dog?
Yeah, for sure. Huh. I did this like little TV spot, our National Pancake Day a few years ago.
Oh.
And I did one of my dog, and it's actually pretty good. I was really happy with it. She's just got a weird I mean, like I said, she's part red terrier, part pug, so she's got a pretty round, flat head. She's real cute. She's your sweetheart. You're sweetheart.
Nevi0813 or Nevada, my girlfriend, asks, which food have you seen Food Wars?
Food Wars?
Yeah. Or Shokugeki no Soma?
Oh no, like the anime?
Yeah.
I haven't.
No, you haven't? Okay. She's asking what it's not bad. For the first, it's like one of those. It kind of goes downhill over a couple of seasons, but still like it's interesting food wise. She's asking which Food Wars chef are you?
Doug.
Yeah, Doug.
Is there a Doug?
Doug the Pancake? No, there's not. It's Doug from Japan.
Now you know it's a good one. Have you seen Fire Force at all?
I watched a couple of episodes of the first season.
But I think there's only
only one season so far. Yeah, I watched the first the first two. There was something about the pacing that just wasn't like sticking with me that I didn't like. So I was dropped it.
Give it another shot, my friend.
Is it good?
Well, I mean, okay, first of all, yes, very much. But the sound effects that they use for fire,
Oh yeah.
it's just like you can feel it like in your gut. It's real well. It's really well effected. Ready for flip?
Ready for the flip. Ding, flip, dong. Flop, ding. Oh, it's Shandy. You guys guessed it, so we get to keep it in the list. Good job. What do you guys think is being buffed? What do you think Shandy's buffing this week? Take a guess. What are you hopeful for? Sprint, yeah. Rock says, man, Lee, you've got a gift.
Thank you.
And then Michael says, doesn't Lee get tired of topping himself?
And honestly, one of the things that it's like probably for the best that so far my arm best of all is the big old grins I get when the guesses for who the champion is come early and come correct, because it's there have been times where I've done like a portrait of a celebrity or something, and if it was some random person's face, it would be like a stellar pancake. However, if you can't look at it and go, oh, that's insert the person it is there, then it's a bad pan. It's inaccurate, so it's not good technically. And that's one of the things that's hard. Like, oh, it's so cool. Like, who is it? Like, I don't know. But like, well, then it's not. So I really have appreciated the fact that that it's been connecting.
Yeah. So a lot of guesses people are asking for the Agile Allies one. It's a trick question because Shandy is doing a global damage of 200% buff. Ooh. So having her is just a global buff to everybody. Thrax says that was stupid good quality. And that and Sebrak says your nickname should be Syrup because you're on top of these pancakes.
Oh, wow. Yes. Oh. You may call me Syrup.
Yeah, you may call me Syrup.
Okay, so going back to your question of what champions do I want to make the most, the final buff for this weekend is
one of them?
One of them.
Ooh. Yeah, so yeah, Shandy's getting that 200% global damage buff. She's going to be really good just overall because she'll also get you speed up. She'll speed you up quite a bit and push you a lot farther with your DPS buff. It's going to be good. Shawn, most businesses frame the first bill they got paid. What is the framed first pancake hanging on Dan Cake's wall? I don't know. That's a Lee question. What was their first official pancake they made? Do you know?
Well, I know that Dan was like cook at like a Greasy Spoon kind of place in St. Louis, and his whole thing was he was working late, and he kind of just did one of those. You know what? No matter what, the next person that comes in, I'm gonna do something weird with their pancakes. The next person that gets pancakes, I'm gonna do something weird. And apparently, it was this like big, angry-looking, like biker guy. And he was kind of like, okay, well, I said it, so here we go. And so he made, stacked pancakes for the most part. It was a smiley face pancake made from, just a bunch of little circles and things like that. Because he used the drip cut kind of thing that we fill our bottles with. But at that time, like how I talk about that I used
like a piping bag?
Piping bag. He used the drip cut to do his first ones.
Yeah.
And the guy tipped him $15 and said that it made his night.
Ooh.
And so that's when you're struggling to make ends meet and someone gives you more money than you could ever imagine something being worth, you just go, okay, that's something I'll get into.
So you look like, is this a thing? Is this an opportunity?
Yeah, but basically, so he kept doing it, and it was a Mario 1-up mushroom.
Ooh.
That someone took a picture of, and the Today Show someone got wind of it, and he was on the Today Show. He and Hank, who's
Wow.
they started the company together, and they did that, and people were like, "So do you do after the thing, like, so do you do parties and things like that?" And the answer wasn't quite at the time yet, yes, but when someone says, "We want to pay you money to do this thing," you say yes, and so that's kind of how it got.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, imagine like doing a Mario pancake, and like, hey, come on the Today Show. It's like, what? That's a leap. Really give
For
him,
me,
really give him the one up, huh?
yeah, for me, it's okay, guys. I still sometimes feel like that with the show. Like,
oh yeah, totally.
You want to give me a show for to make pancakes with one of your guys and talk about the show or the game. That's okay.
Yeah, talk about a game, talk about D&D, and just make a.
You stream it all? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll make that happen.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are guessing Briv. It's been the only guess so far, I think. Scroll back. Yeah, everyone's just like Briv, and like, oh, the teeth sell it. Oh, well. Trick question. It's Pikachu.
It's infinite Pikachu's.
Weekend buff today is Pikachu, Pichu, Raichu, Alolan Pikachu, and Alolan Raichu.
All electricity damage.
Yeah, all electrical damage is buffed, and I actually saw an article that said Animal Crossing has been outselling Pokemon, which I'm not surprised by.
Well, I mean, currently or all times, I don't know.
Like I mean, like in like the newest games, like Sword and Shield and stuff.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my partner's
Big in the Animal Crossing.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch has no longer been a thing I get to really use too much of, but that's okay.
No, I haven't gotten FF7 yet, so my girlfriend and I haven't been fighting over the PS4 yet. Yeah, we've been discussing what the best solution is for when we do get it.
The answer's Animal Crossing.
It was Animal Crossing, yeah. Well,
that's how I get. Yeah. That's how I get my Final Fantasy time.
That's fair.
Put the baby to bed, and then she crosses animals, and I cross swords.
I've been like on the fence about getting Animal Crossing, but I know it's a game that I will play for like a couple days, and then that's it. Like it's definitely like a pick up and put down for me because it's not a lot of content for me to like really get engaged with. Evil Emperor Zurg says, so Heroes of Baldur's Gate weekend? Not this weekend, but that'd be a cool weekend idea. Heroes of Baldur's Gate weekend? Question mark?
Adam Bradford's another really, really nice person that I got to meet when we did Stream of Many Eyes. And also at GaryCon that year, or last year. And he's just super cool. And it's really, I mean, D&D Beyond is also just, I mean, it's such a helpful tool.
Oh, it's such an amazing tool to use. Like I just got access to it, and I've been using a lot of stuff on it, and I got my home game guys to use it, and it's just like they're loving it. So it's nice to have everything just in one spot like that. Right, like this sheet here, this book here. Dave the Aztec asks, are we getting a GE this weekend or another feat? We are getting it is a GE this weekend. Oh, look at you guys. Do you guys like the feats on the weekend? Or do you guys prefer the GE? Oh, I think Bad Eye is Adam.
Oh,
hey Adam.
Hey Adam.
Welcome to Girl Champions.
We're briving it up.
You spoiled it! Oh my god!
According to everyone's guess,
Yeah, according to everyone's guess, it's people think it's Brave.
I still think it's
don't know.
Pikachu.
Yeah, it's Krond, maybe, right? So savage, so fierce. Yeah, so just a question, do you guys prefer the feats in the weekend packs? Do you prefer the GEs? Because this weekend we do have a golden epic for a champion that was not spoiled.
There was no spoil.
No spoilers. I did see. Oh yeah, Cybrick asked earlier, have I finished Persona 5 Royal yet? And I have not. I've hit I think I'm over the 50-hour mark. I just got Futaba, so I still have one character left to get in the game, and then it's the home stretch. So still a very, very long time before I'm done. Oh, Joe's to prefer feats. Yeah. it's Joe Manganello in his true form. Michael USA is giving us some Bob Ross quotes to inspire you, Lee.
Yeah.
We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend.
I've made so many happy little accidents in my life.
Yeah, and I guess I'm a little weird. That one's preach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nightbot just timed out my girlfriend. Oops.
Nightbot.
Yeah, Nightbot. Because she was typing all capitals.
Oop.
Tisk. Another Bob Ross quote. I can't think of anything more rewarding than being able to express yourself to others through painting.
Well, he never had my pancakes.
That's true, yeah. I mean, you're painting a pancake, right? So.
Be true.
Yeah. Zeke says, is this Dylan at the end of quarantine after not shaving? Yes, this is a very accurate representation of Dylan when he doesn't shave for the quarantine. Zeke nailed it on the head. And Nathaniel saying, and then I can read Mistborn. Yes, I can. Persona 5 Royal once that's done, and then I'm on a Mistborn. Although, what book series were you reading? Because it was one of like a Mistborn novel set afterwards, I guess, after Mistborn. But she started the third book instead of the second book by accident.
Woo.
Yeah. So we were just laying in bed, and she just goes like, "Ah, damn it!" It's like, what? She's like, "Oh, I'm like 3 chapters into the third book rather than the second book." It's like, oh no! It's like, hopefully nothing got spoiled. And she's like, I think the major thing of the second book got spoiled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh no.
It's gonna make the second book kind of hard too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she started a Bands of Mourning before Shadows of Self. That's it.
Oh, the follow-ups to Mistborn.
Yeah.
Because then there's the.
Adam says, my only wish is that that Adam wants to eat the pancake. I don't suppose it can be shipped on ice? No?
I think I can try. On ice, it would probably have to be dry ice.
Oh, yeah. So I something you said there was like a weird preservative thing you could do to like help. Well, that'd be like to put on a wall, but
yeah, I mean we do that. That is an option to do at the studio in St. Louis. We definitely have. I mean, you can ask Greg Tito. He has a saku again that I made in his office.
Ooh, yeah, a sake briv cake. Ooh, yeah. Michael USA says excuse me. Instead of a weekend buff like champ icons, is there a plan for a debuff weekend? Ooh. Like all enemies take X amount of damage or something like that.
That would make for some interesting pancakes.
Yeah, that would be an interesting thing. Maybe, yeah, I'll pass it on. That's kind of neat. Although I feel like that's what would push people to like the big wall, the end wall. Yeah, so go over the weekend buffs so far. We have Brunar, Jalaxel, Shandy, and Narak so far. And then this one is the secret last one.
That I've been really good about keeping the secret of.
Yeah, and no one has spelled it at all. No one's guessed it, which means we'll have to remove it. And that means the GE goes along with it. So, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. It's probably a really good buff, but no one can tell.
Yeah. Your art is such a mystery, Lee. That it's just... The surprise factor on the flip is just there.
What if I flip it and it spurt?
That would be impressive. Do some or maybe you're making spurt with your other hand on a different griddle, and use some sleight of hand stuff to flip them over. Huh?
Yup, that's something I can do.
Are you not a master magician? Come on, man. Tron says the weekend of much butt kicking. All of Mince's favorite enemies take X% more damage. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think the idea of specific specific enemies getting damage from maybe they take more damage from ranged attacks or magic attacks. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Cran Man says all Fey take damage. All Fey take 2% damage from magic. Yeah, undead from melee. Undead take from melee and humans from range. Yeah, exactly like that. That'd be pretty cool. I'll poke the people above, and we'll see. Let's see. That's something we can maybe do in the future. Cocomatic, is that a crawl pancake?
There you go.
Hello, yay!
Ding dong. Hello, Shawn.
I'm glad you spelled it right. That's all.
You were afraid I was gonna go scene?
Yeah. Oh man, I have that's such a pet peeve for me.
Mm-hmm.
When people spell my name wrong.
Well, I did one of those things where I've seen your Twitter handle and you have a name like Shawn, so I made sure to pay attention to your spelling.
I appreciate that. There was someone when we were starting it. I think it was Michael USA had wrote it as scene, and I was like, I thought we knew each other, Michael. It's my Twitch name. It's what I put in my tickets. It's AWSHAWN.
Shawn.
Shawn. On. Yeah. Michael. Speaking of Michael USA, Shawn, did Eric kick Margaret out of the stream again? Doesn't he know that girls just want to have fun? No, Margaret's busy working. She has a job besides streaming,
Probably making pancakes that I'm jealous of.
Yes, yeah.
They look so good.
I'm gonna stalk her Twitter and see if she's made breakfast yet. Has she made breakfast yet? No breakfast yet. Surprised nobody
ready for flip?
Oh, ready for flip? Yeah, let's go. Oh no, he got folded. And he's good.
I am Briv the Baked.
Briv the Baked? That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So red.
Briv the Buttered.
Briv the Buttered. With the Briv save. Yeah, so the last champion's Briv. Adam says he's so beautiful. The beard is strong. So we are buffing Nethery Steel by 200%. So that's going to be a nice stack and buff for everybody. And that leaves the GE for this week is for Briv slot 3, which is again his Nethery Steel. So you get that GE and you get that nice big boost. The boosty boost. Eric says, "Well, that does look like Adam. I mean Briv." Yeah.
Okay, so that's the 5 boosted, but I feel like making another pancake.
So one more? We got plenty. I think I got 20 minutes, man.
I know.
We got so much time today. Do the rest of the stream in just slow motion. Oh, he's got bottle tricks. Oh my god.
A what?
Bottle tricks.
Oh.
Like a high-end
Okay.
bar. You're flipping bottles through your fingers.
No. I got it. It's just I didn't hear it as bottle first.
Uh-oh.
Enough said. I just haven't heard it differently.
Mintery Widget. I'm surprised nobody has made bad Eric Idle Cradle jokes yet.
Well, now someone has.
And now someone has, yeah. Oh, people are voting for Boo, but we already have it planned, guys. Boo cannot be contained in just a pancake, my friends. Sibrick asks, all right, Shawn, who are your top 10 champions everyone should have with their free time gate pieces? Oh, man. See, you guys are leading me in these questions, and Margaret's going to ban stuff.
I feel like it's one, so make it hard on her.
That's true. So, top 10 champions. Obviously, like, you get the big three. You get your Averin, your Krull, your Zorbu. They're always the big three. Then my personal favorites after that are Keelik, Isla, and Sentry. So that's 6. Yep. Sasaspia. She's been really good. Spurt, Briv for sure, and then Shandy. Those are my 10. Yeah, I mean, Averin and Krull are really good for just pushing and getting that nice support for everybody. So, I mean, yeah. Thanks, Wizlot. Thank you. Solid list. Did I watch the Jim Mintz stream from yesterday? I did. I watched for most of it. My girlfriend had to steal my headphones for a little while, so she didn't have a work meeting. We only have the one pair, so I missed a little bit of it, and then there was some ticket stuff I was working on too to try and get that load down. But I was mostly there, mostly in and out of it. I did catch Margaret asking for help. That's why I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Yeah, Damon Black. Yeah, we're buffing a Nethery Steel. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Adam. Adam says, "Well, I guess Shawn is in my top 10 of people then." Oh, thanks, man.
Aw.
And by me, it's you too, Lee. We're a pair.
I mean, I'm trying to convince everybody continuing forward that you and I are a package deal.
Yeah. That means if you go to events together, I just stand beside you and make commentary.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
can you? Oh man, could you imagine with the world kind of when the world gets back to travel being okay and cons happening again, doing a live
Yeah.
live Griddle Champions, how cool would that be?
That would be good. That's one thing I actually do kind of miss with the world the way it is right now. It's just like my girlfriend and I and all of our friends we would have gone to a convention like a couple weeks ago in Seattle, and it's like our first big one of the year that kind of starts like the year for us, and we didn't get to do it, and it's just like, it's like I'm both like really upset I didn't get to go, and also like kind of happy because conventions are expensive, and then they also canceled Anime Expo, so now that our super big convention of the year. We don't get to go to that one either. So it's a little sad, but
yeah, but it's also
to make the world a better place.
We're also bringing our community together in new ways, and I think that's also a lot of there's some good. You always got to find the silver lining, and I don't know if the world in a different state.
Mm-hmm.
Would have Griddle champions. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's true. Oh. Yeah, this has been an exciting experiment. So we got guesses so far. Was Spurt was first.
Of course.
Of course, and then of course the follow up Pikachu.
Right.
Yeah. Wizlight, you should definitely unlock Keelek. He's a lot of fun. Oh, but if he's available in the next event, then yeah, maybe hold off on that one then. Get that. You get on something you're not gonna get next couple weeks. People are saying it's either Hitch or Jim, and then everyone says Jim. Call him Jim Pancake Magic.
Jim Dark Syrup.
Jim Dark Syrup, yeah. Oh, good morning, Double Debak. It's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's been like super cool too. Is my dad sent me like a picture. So proud of himself that he not only figured out how to get Twitch to work, but how to like put it on his smart TV.
Aw.
So he was like showing me like him watch. I think it was the Zorbu pancake that we made.
Oh yeah.
And it's just cool that my life has turned into a way that my dad has seen my...
See your art on the big screen. Like, look, Mom, I made it. Snow White Tiger says, did you say Griddle Champions in Stanley Park? Isn't Stanley Park in, like, New York? Or am I wrong? Oh, Stanley Park's in Vancouver. Yeah. Vancouver would be a good place to do it. Although, would you come up here or would I go down there?
Always all of it.
Yeah, always love it. Yeah, alternate.
I would love to come down there and see everybody.
Yeah, come visit the office. Have like a little lunchtime D&D game or something. That'd be good.
Oh. Yes.
Father Ogre asks, Lee says, Lee, great artwork. How did you discover that batter was your medium?
I was a cook at a drug and alcohol treatment center out here in Phoenix, and we would do brunches, and I had a resident that was helping me serve, and when I would get bored, I would do something along the lines of like faces out of eggs, sausage, hash browns, stuff like that. And I had a resident who was basically like, hey, have you ever heard of pancake art? And so we looked it up, and I had this vat of pancake batter left over, so I decided I'd give it kind of a shot and have fun with it. And it was just so much fun. And it wasn't good at all, but I found out that I just really enjoyed it. So I just kept doing it and doing it well.
It's a practice, right? So
yeah, just years of practice at this point.
Would you say you've gotten 10,000 hours in it so far?
Yes, for sure.
Then you are a master.
Well,
Thranks asks, is there a published event hero schedule? We don't have anything published. Our Reddit Q&As we do every Tuesday do have like some like hints at upcoming champions and such. So you can always check there to see if you can guess what's upcoming. Or you can go to Discord, and then they have a well of spoilers where people can like to release stuff or like to post some of the content early. So if you like being spoiled, then you can go ahead there. Farragon asks, question for Lee. Do you look at a picture of the adventurers while you're making the pancake?
Do I look at what's...
Do you have a picture open, or is it all from memory?
Yeah, I definitely go with a photo reference. There are very few that I've made so many times that I don't need to have a reference material right in front of me. Depending on what it is, though, I also don't need to kind of stare at it the whole time, things like that. But it definitely helps to kind of try to match it. I've definitely done enough unicorns, though, that I've got
a set unicorn idea that you do?
Yeah, I've got one in the chamber that's just an easy unicorn that is enjoyed and stuff like that. Yeah. So,
what would you say is your most commonly made pancake at events? Really? Is it? It's just the
It's
unicorn?
pretty popular. Well, a lot of times I did a brunch, and when there's younger kids, just unicorn does come up a lot. But Frozen is really popular.
Oh yeah, bad. Who's your favorite character to make from Frozen then?
Olaf.
Olaf? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh my gosh, Olaf. A million times Olaf. It's just like the Disney print, especially like anything that's like a 3D movie.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look up like the vector drawings of it, just so that we can kind of not try to emulate 3D animation. Is a lot harder than a lot of things.
Yeah.
But there's so much. There's just so much to it, where you're just kind of like, oh, like the eyes being so big in this area, and then the nose being so, it feels so unnaturally positioned that it's a lot easier to make a false move on and then feel foolish.
Oh yeah, yes. Jokio's asking, what do you use to color the batter?
You can use any kind of food coloring. I usually will do like an icing gel based food coloring, so that it doesn't impact the batter as it's in a, when I make it, it doesn't really have a lot of impact on.
I guess anything that's not gonna like make your batter too thick or too runny would be the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Death of One asks, Lee, did your dad complain a lot about your art when you were a kid?
Well, that's the thing that's funny, is I was never really the artist in the family. My brother was an amazing illustrator, and he was just he did suffer from that kind of, where some artists are like, I'm so good at this that I should just be famous, or I should,
Oh yeah,
like I shouldn't have to work to promote myself. And I think that's what's helpful to me, is I don't feel like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I see you on Twitter all the time promoting the show. Be pushing it hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to make new friends, and I want everyone to see my passion and things like that. And so, yeah, I mean, shoot, I deal with imposter syndrome more than everyone should love me syndrome.
Michael's asking, is this a Pancake depiction of Garwar when he had a goatee? And Garwar's follow-up was, no, my teeth were never that big. Garwar stream's coming up after this at 1 o'clock. Garwar, what are you going over this week? What's the plan? You going over the event? You gonna go over Griddle? Oh wow, Death of One thinks it's Jim Dark Magic, really?
And
then Whistlelot says props for the green outline.
of course, I did not make enough of the backup green.
Oh right, oh no.
But that's because it's projecting it.
Yes.
This way.
Yeah.
Or it's in mid transformation.
Yeah. Crunchy Spider just got Jim the other day. It's good. Jim was one of my first DPS champions, and I really much enjoyed using him for a long time. He's really good, and I still use him to help clear out some minions here and there. So, Lee, did your dad make a Twitch account?
I think he just. I don't know.
Do you know what his username is?
It would be Sig1.
Tid?
Yeah, I don't think he's. Yeah.
Oh, he's in chat.
He's here?
Yeah, he's like, you're the real deal, kid.
Oh, Papa.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Papa.
Zeke says, it's Tim Light Magic. Ha ha ha. Yeah, magic DPS formations are fun when you don't feel like using Zorbu. That is true. Simbrick says, I thought Shawn was our father now. Oh god. I'm now Community daddy. Oh boy, this show's gonna get me in trouble.
You ding dong.
you ding dong dead. Oh boy. Dave, careful what you wish for. You might just get it. Yeah, and it says Critical Role has an art dad. We have a pancake dad. You hear that, Lee? You're pancake dad.
What? Well, wouldn't I guess you be pancake dad?
Hey, we can be pancake dads together.
Oh, my two pancake dads. You ready for the flip?
Oh, ready for the flip. I wonder who it is. Oh. Flip.
Gonna give it a hand.
Up. Oh, flip. Hey. Look, it is Jim Dark Magic. Oh, you guys are so smart. Good job, boys and girls. And
However, did you know?
Save the hair. The buck teeth is so good. I love it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this reference, and it's just like the face is so like there's just so much chin that.
Yeah, Jim is very very chin and very very toothy.
So when I was making it, I was like, is this gonna just look real bonkers because of how long his chin is? But I actually like it a lot.
Yeah, Wizlot says it's Jim Leno.
Did you see this? Did you hear this? Any magic?
It's not the real Jim Dark Magic though. Ooh, there's some backstory there. All
okay,
right.
so with a few minutes that we have left, I have made a speed run pancake of you.
Yep.
And now I feel like, I deserve to have a speed run pancake
That is true.
of me.
Yeah. It's only
So
fair.
that people can get to know me.
Yeah. You are just the disembodied voice, right?
Yeah, there's more to me than just like I make these pancakes. I'm a person.
Yeah.
So
All right,
now I
well,
will do a
let's-
portrait of me.
Let's get that portrait. So we'll go over while you're speedrunning, we'll go over the weekend again. So this weekend is the Armored Weekend. So we got Brunor, and we're buffing Rally by 200%. Jarlaxle, and we're buffing his Master of Disguise and Master of Piracy by 200%. We're getting that big old Briv buff for Nethery Steel, another 200%. Shandy, we're getting a global damage buff for 200% from her. And then a Narak buff, it's a champion damage 400%. And then, of course, the big thing this week is the GE for Briv in his slot 3, getting that Nethery Steel boost. Briv is one with the armor, and the armor is one with Briv. So, it's going to be a good pushing weekend. Shandy will make sure you go fast. Briv is going to get you far. Briv's tanking abilities are better than a lot of people. So, I would definitely, my recommendation using him right up front right now, and he'll give a lot of some big buff as the more he gets hit. So, Jim's not buffed. He was just a special after one and the special release of the Green Flame Gym. So, oh, I feel like they've caught on already. Zeke says, "LOL, is this just going to be Lee's forearm in hand?"
What?
What? And Cedric is saying, "Shawn, did you tell your partner you have hundreds of children?" Not yet. I'll have to break the news to her though. If she's still watching, then sorry, honey. Dave the Aztec says that would be a cool ad for each week and do one person from the C&E staff. Oh, that would be cool. We did just update our company page on all the people working with us, so that might be a cool idea. I'll poke everybody and see if they want to be made into a pancake. Michael just says, Shawn, Dylan is a big fan of promoting participation. For the next week's Griddle Champions, just something like if you can guess the pancake from the eyes, like Mars, C&E will issue 2 gold chests from a face, 20% of a face of gold. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So like the deeper that you get to the pancake, the deeper you get into the pancake, the less chests you get. So I can poke around with and check in with. That one's a
Kinda
bit hard
like
because
a
that would make
trivia night situation.
yeah, it makes it a bit hard because it's like that's multiple like chess codes to make every week, right? And so, but I can I'll think about it. This is my show. Farragon says Shawn now has 451 children to be exact. Oh boy, am I gonna be on that TLC show now?
Shawn and Lee plus 458.
Yeah. And no scrumptious. Of course, my loving girlfriend in chat says, "Well, at least they can all wipe their own butts." Thanks, Nevada.
I know.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah. So, what do you guys like Lee's face so far, and the pancake, and the back of the pancake so far? The pancake trick. 453 kids. That's a lot of birthday presents. Oh boy.
They're all getting pancakes. We know this.
Yeah, that's all you get for gifts, and all you get for food is pancakes. This is not a balanced diet.
Yeah, so say pancake dads.
Yeah, so say yeah, what has been written cannot be undone. Shawn, I hope you pay your alimonies. Oh God, no. The child support's through the roof. Coffin Nails asked, just shut up who got buffed. Buffs this weekend are Brunor for we're buffing Rally. Jarlaxle, we're buffing Master of Disguise and Master of Piracy. Briv, we're buffing Leathery Steel. And Shandy, we're buffing Global Damage by 200% with her. And then Narax in a Champion 400% boost. All right.
You ready?
Make it quick. Last flip. Hey, it's Lee. Love it. When you brought this idea up, I was expecting this. It's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching, too. I love being a part of this community, and I love that you'll come to see our show every week.
Yeah, so that's going to be our show for today, guys, and everybody else. Today is Friday, April 24th, so don't forget, in an hour, we have Garwar's Untitled stream. So help them figure out a name for it, finally, so we can stop calling it Untitled. So thank you for joining us today. And for participating in the Allied Champions and Dungeons and Dragons communities. You were all awesome. This show exists because of a number of amazing people behind the scenes, including our co-producer Sasha. Thank you so much for hanging out and chat and grabbing the questions for me, as well as our partners at Dungeons and Dragons, Greg, Bart, Pelham, Allison, Shaling, and Lisa. And don't forget, 1 p.m. Untitled Garwar stream. We'll see you there. Take care, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Woo.